Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Falcons of Air Force. Take it away, broadcast team.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. First down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the triple option sounds so great, right? I have so many options, but that quarterback has to read all of those things and read them.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Indiana! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Harris. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Creates a little space. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Goes to the option. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. He'll field it close to the 50. Can they catch him? Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Here comes the 2-point try.
Yeah, and you look for the big fellas down here in the red zone. You want to run the football, you want to be physical, and then you play action, and you got the big target, throw it up to him. He does the rest with the soft hands and getting the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. They'll send the back in motion. Run it with the fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He rifles one deep down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing down.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Beck's going for the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! And the pummeling has started. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Johnson looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety. And some room to work. Quick step and go. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.